This the Prince of the Nightlife, DJ Melly Mel. Now tuned into the biggest Shenelle Simone, April B, Flu Head, Grew Head podcast. Are you dumb? NYC, the ATL. Yeah, Brooklyn, what up?
Yo, what's good, everyone? Yo, welcome back to the Flu Here, Grew Here podcast. You already know I am your girl, Shenelle Simone, your favorite Brooklyn babe.
And I'm your girl, April B, your favorite media maven. And I'm super excited about today.
Let me tell y'all something. I've been cheesing. You know when it's like the first day back at school and you got your clothes lined up on the bed? I'm like, do y'all not know who we're interviewing? Like, y'all, I'm talking about one of the busiest, the most popping. I was just telling them, like, yo, like, this dude I'm talking to, you know, I ain't gonna know which one. But what I'm saying is, he was like, yo, I want to try these restaurants and tell me why is... We first of all, we have to sit right here. Baby, so with no further introduction, y'all, we have the top Atlanta food bloggers, Gourmet Angiie.
Yes, and we got Hungry Homegirl in the building. Yay!
Stop playing. Yeah, we got sound
effects. Yeah, we got,
now.
oh yeah, it's leveled up, baby.
It's leveled up. Yeah, so go ahead. I mean, we kind of already introduced y'all. I'm super excited. So go ahead and let the viewers out there just give us a little something.
Yeah, we just want to know, like, how many followers y'all got between y'all on all social media platforms. And then we'll go into y'all check-in. So, because y'all been doing this for a minute.
Yes. For a long time. I guess I'll go start. I'll go first. I'll get started. So, hey, y'all. I'm Hungry Homegirl, Taylor, Tyrone in the streets. No, I'm just joking. But Atlanta's favorite homegirl is what they call me, the hungriest. And I have about 50,000 followers on Instagram and 80K on TikTok.
Wow.
I love Instagram, though. Love Instagram. But, yeah, that's pretty much a little bit about me.
Okay, Angie.
Hey y'all, I'm Gourmet Angiie, and I have like 31K followers on Instagram, and I have like 22K on TikTok. But I got 1 million reach though.
Ooh! She said, "Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Don't play. Don't play with it."
She said, hold up. First of all, the numbers is still numbering, but she got 1 million.
Always.
But hold up, 1,000,000.1. I think that's the last time.
Ooh.
The last time I looked.
Ooh, okay, they coming with the stats. So, all right, so y'all, let's talk about, because this is Flu Here, Grew Here, and with Flu Here, Grew Here is basically about us talking about our experiences moving from wherever we move from, our hometowns, to our new towns. But Taylor.
I'm so used to
saying hungry homegirl. I'm like,
hey. No, even when I see her, I'm like, what up, hungry homegirl?
Yeah, I'm like, you know.
I embrace it, so it's fine.
So you actually are born and raised here in Atlanta.
Yes.
And Angie, you are from?
I'm from Louisiana.
Ooh, Louisiana, banana. First of all, y'all food hitting too. Well, I don't know, because I'm allergic to seafood, so I'm kind of a little upset about that. But wait, you from Louisiana, but it's also different. Like, you from everywhere too. Caribbean?
Yeah, so I was born in Canada. I'm Jamaican and Guyanese and German. And I was raised in Louisiana. Then I moved to Georgia like 10th grade of high school. So
Okay.
I've been around.
Girl, you got a lot of food in you.
Yeah.
With them cultures.
That's what I said. It's more than Louisiana. Some Canadian guy. Yeah.
So, we'll start with Hungry Homegirl, because she said it's okay to call her that.
Yes.
Let's talk about your experience being from Atlanta, born and raised, and seeing everybody from everywhere move to Atlanta. What has that experience been like for you?
Well, according to Amaretta, I am not from Atlanta.
Oh, Lord.
I am from Decatur.
Where is greater?
My entire childhood, my
you
entire
an
life.
East Side girl.
I'm an East Side baby.
I like East Side girls.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something about them West Side. They shake you or something.
They a little different. No shade, RT. But basically, like East Atlanta, I always went to school like on the north side.
Okay.
So I had a lot of friends like that went to different schools, and I actually was like born at Northside Hospital, not Grady, not any of the Atlanta staples.
Crawford was the other one.
But none of the Atlanta staples, but Northside is an Atlanta staple. I actually, when I was born, we lived in like an apartment, me and my mom, and Usher lived in the same apartment complex as us. So he was like literally like building his career. Like my mom, they would see him in our apartment complex. So it's been like crazy to see like the growth of Atlanta. And like we used to go to North DeKalb Mall like when I was in middle school, and Chili kind of like lived in the area. So she would be at the movie
surrounded by
theaters.
everybody.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like living in Atlanta has always been that. So for me, it's just always been like home, and then the culture has just always been like safe. Like we used to go to parties on Edgewood. Like Edgewood when I was 21 was so safe, so fun. So now when people are moving here, it's just like the entire culture is changing. And there are also pages that are like big on Instagram that don't know anything about Atlanta culture because number one, they're not ran by
real ATLians.
ATLians, and then it's really like we can see the decline. Like the people who are still here, who are born here, like we can see a smooth decline.
So let me ask you this. I'm not going to tell you the years, but I want to ask you. So at what point could somebody consider themselves a peach? And what
Like how long do you have to be living here if you moved here to get that peach title?
I feel like you can call yourself like an ATLian. You can get the peach when you're like 6 years in.
we passed.
Yeah, I'm like, because you know, it's like it's home now. So, but you know, people, I don't know, it's no time frame or anything for me. But I feel like 6 years plus, you know what's going on. Like you know the streets. So you good.
So I've been here 17 years. And my first job was the Waffle House. So, baby, I'm solidified down.
Right, but we hear that accent. That accent ain't going nowhere.
But you know what? I never try to keep, but don't get it twisted. I think when I get mad, I was just talking to some dude. I said, what shot by? How you say it? What shot? How you talking about?
They say, what's your favorite curse word? Fuck you talking about.
Somebody told me that.
Nigga.
They was like, you always pronounce Atlanta with a T. I was like, well, I did go to school on the north side, so I don't know what you want me to say. I didn't go to school.
They want you to be like Atlanta.
I love that.
Decatur is not Atlanta.
Right. I love that fucking talking about and
lame man.
It come out though. It's like, damn. So which where you from? Don't worry about it. So my Louisiana banana.
Okay.
From Canada. Caribbean.
By way of Jamaica and Guyana.
Everywhere.
And I know you said you came here 10th grade, so dig deep into that.
It was different. Coming from Louisiana, the culture is extremely different. Like Louisiana culture and Georgia is two different things.
You sure y'all cool?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I love Aquarius. It's like I'm a Leo, so it's like
fire signs.
I don't know. It's like Aquarius.
Nah, I'm talking about the Saints and the Falcons. Are you a Falcons?
Yeah. Look.
No.
Oh!
I'm a bandwagon fan, and I'm not afraid to say it. If they winning, I'm on it.
No, that's what I'm saying. You sure y'all cool?
Yeah, I'm like, my cousin used to play for the Saints, so I'm like, I go with whatever team is winning.
Okay. She said we here for the W.
Right.
That's it.
I be here for the food.
I'm like, thanks, friend, for that skybox you got us.
Yes, sir.
Hello, baby. I be trying.
I'm trying to hop up and down.
Okay. Right. So you said it was different when you moved down here. So, like I said, share that.
So just the culture, like I was saying, Louisiana is totally different from Georgia. And the food, I had to get used to the food out here. Like the food in Louisiana is way different. Like it's a lot of seafood, gumbo, jambalaya. You just got people doing like boils with turkey necks, and you got people on the corner, like the corner stores, they'll have food. And out here, I'm like, okay, they don't have all this. So
and you could drink.
Yeah, you could drink, and they don't bother you out there on Bourbon Street. So
that's funny. I just had a seafood boil, my very first seafood boil with turkey necks the other day.
For real?
I was like, she put it in there, and she was like, I'm like, what is this? And she was like, no, we put turkey necks in our seafood boil.
With a little sausage and
Where you
corn
get
and
that
potato.
From? It's a restaurant out by you.
Where?
Off of Spring Road in Smyrna. And it's, I forget the name, but it's a New Orleans based restaurant.
Oh, it's next to that Jamaican spot.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I know Jamaica me crazy is right next to them. Okay. Look at me. Shout out to the north side for real.
Yes. So it was pretty good, and I was like, oh, I think I want to have turkey necks every time.
Right,
now I have a
every
seafood
time.
boil. Like
Well, all I know was turkey necks and seafood boil. But I know, okay, I can't eat the seafood, but they will always give me some corn, egg, and some turkey necks. There ain't no meat on there. Why be?
Girl, you gotta sock that. You gotta.
I'm like, I'm
You gotta.
This is the part of the size.
Yeah.
Right.
I love a good turkey neck.
Love a good turkey neck. So, baby, you already know we have East Side in the building. We got Louisiana, Banner, all in the building, y'all. So this is what Flew Here, Grew Here podcast is all about. So our next segment, which is our favorite segment, it is the first class versus coach.
Yes.
So the breakdown, if you don't know, we about to tell you first class versus coach is pretty much is first class if you rocking with it, it's coach if it's not. So in this bowl, we have food etiquette.
Oh, wait, you gotta tell them no, because there's a tie.
Yep.
Can't pick, then you gotta take a shot.
Or a little sip of something.
Yes. So today's liquor is sponsored by Gourmet Vodka, so make sure y'all check them out.
It's pretty good too.
Right.
It is.
So should we have our special guest? We're gonna let
we're gonna
let
start.
Taylor go.
All right.
So don't look, don't peek. Oh, Angie, hell, you could go. Both of y'all could go. Look, swirl. Let's see.
Oh wait, is it okay?
Okay, what'd you get, Angie?
Asking to speak to the manager. And I will ask to speak to the manager, okay?
She said that's first class.
first class.
First class.
Oh, so are you one of them
Yes.
or you just?
Yeah. I'm one of them, like, why is my food looking like this? Why does it taste like this? And then, I want to ask the manager.
And we know you got your man, so please don't let his food be messed up. Oh, you
You one of those
like
like
all
my
right,
man
it's all right.
said.
so it's first class.
He's supposed to have mashed potatoes,
Right.
and you gave him a baked potato.
I told you no salt on the fries.
Fries.
I said no
Yeah,
salt.
okay.
And I see this one speck right here. He can't eat this whole
So
plate.
wait,
Take
we
it back.
gonna go around real quick. So Taylor, is it first class or coach for you?
Oh, that's definitely first class. Can I speak to a manager?
And I need 50% off.
Oh,
I'm
Who
with
you
you.
got?
Especially
No,
if you
that's
messing
first
up my
class. I'm gonna
order.
speak to a manager person too.
honestly, I'm not gonna say it. No, hold on, I ain't taking no shot. I guess if I had to pick, it will be first class. Cause if it's messed up, it's messed up. But I'm the type. I'm like, it just depends. I'm like, yo, it's okay. Like,
No,
problem.
my friends know. Like when they go out with
want
me
what
and
you
there's a problem, they know. Perfect. I went to a restaurant a couple weeks ago for my friend's birthday. The food was late. It was wrong. The hookah was late. All of that.
Ooh,
I
not the
said,
hookah.
I need a manager
Right.
stat ASAP. Like
ASAP.
we don't do that. So
It's kind of like, well, I was about to say, it's kind of like you have to. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like you trying me now.
yeah.
Gotcha. So go ahead.
Taylor.
Your favorite homegirl. Who's hungry? I think I said it right. Or who's always hungry? What's the tagline?
What is
The
the hungriest? I'm
hungriest.
like,
The
what is
hungry.
it? Like Lotto says, the biggest.
The
I'm the
biggest- the
hungriest.
hungriest.
Okay. Period. Who
Okay, having hot sauce in your bag.
is that? First class
Nah.
or coach?
That's first class.
I have a big bag, but I'm gonna say that's coach for me.
Okay.
Like,
The restaurants got hot sauce.
Sometimes they don't.
Explain why that's coach for you.
I don't know. I just feel like that's a bit too much for me. Like,
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel like I don't need hot sauce on my food, so maybe that's why too. But I'm like, I'm not really feeling it.
Yo,
Like,
could you imagine you just chilling?
And somebody be like,
Like, I'll be like, ooh.
all right, y'all, hold on. There you go.
That's cheap.
Y'all want some?
You want a little hot sauce, girl? I got you right here, Louisiana.
Yeah, that's
hot
that.
sauce.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
that's that Louisiana right
They
there.
don't have
Like,
the Louisiana hot sauce in these restaurants. They have the Tabasco.
That's true. They have Tabasco, and that I don't like that.
Yeah,
That doesn't
sure
sit
doesn't
well with
taste-
my
it
spirit.
doesn't
It's better than
taste right with
Texas Pete. I can't
Right.
taste none with Pete. So, April, that's
Like, I
coach
need
for
my
you?
little Travel size.
No, that's first class for me because I love hot sauce.
In your bag?
Yeah, girl, I take
Oh.
hot sauce to work everywhere. Like, I don't care. Because if I need hot sauce and you ain't got it, then I'm going to be mad and I'm not going to eat your food.
yeah, that makes sense.
In your bag, though?
What Hillary said?
What she said?
She said she keep hot sauce in her bag.
I think that was
Beyonce.
Beyonce
No,
did,
it
but
was
she,
sauce in my
she tried.
bag
Well, she
swag.
tried to go on the
No.
Breakfast Club and be like Hillary when she was running,
Oh.
and she was like, "Yeah, I keep hot sauce in my bag." Like,
Oh, yeah. I'm like, Hillary Clinton?
I was like,
Like,
Hillary
you got
Swank.
Oh, okay. Ordering for your spouse at the table. You know what? Let me answer this. I'm going to say first class, and I don't even know I do it. So, like I said, I went on a date. He told me what he wanted, but he didn't say order for me. So it came to me, and I was like, yeah, I like the Longhorn. I'll have the Parmesan crust, So they're like, okay, for you? I was like, yeah, he want the ribs. Girl, he looked at me like, oh.
No, I don't. Shawty, I wanted the outlaw ribeye.
Yeah. No, he told me what he wanted.
It was a turn on for him that you
No,
did that.
I mean, he kind of looked at me. I was like, yeah, he want the ribs, loaded mashed, please. You want cheese? Yes, add extra. Girl, he just like, oh, yeah, she got it. I'm going to say first class because I do it without even noticing. And I think I'm one of them girls like, yeah, my man wanted cheese and you left this cheese.
Yeah.
So it's first class for me because I do
For
it.
me too.
It's first class for you too. First
ain't
class.
gonna lie,
for me?
Definitely first class for me. But I feel like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Especially
It
for
is.
like bloggers for us, like because he don't care. Like I'm gonna be like, what you want to eat? You can just tell me, and then I'm gonna pick everything else. But I'm gonna say it to the waitress or the waiter. I'm gonna make it clear, like this is what we want, how we want it, and he just sits back and just like
And just eats.
yeah.
There you go.
Right.
All right, y'all. So that was first class
You
versus
got
coach.
one more.
You want me to go? Oh, okay.
Around.
I'm like,
That's awkward. You ain't go.
okay.
What we got?
Now this is new. Asking for plastic silverware.
Oh, baby, I do all the time at Waffle House. Especially Waffle House. Especially Waffle House. Or I need a cup of hot water.
Okay, so for me, this is first class, I guess, because, but this is new because this just started happening like after the pandemic when they weren't trying to give us like real forks and knives and stuff. So first class because you can trust that, or hope
That the plastic.
that the plastic is clean, you know, like, but I was the hot cup of water before,
Yeah, but
you know. Yeah,
I mean,
'cause-
I'll say first class till it's time for you to cut your damn food and the fork go, the knife going like this. I'm like, yo, just please give me a knife.
Yeah.
you ain't cutting with your outlaw ribeye with
Yeah,
no.
but that fork, that knife stand no chance. That thing.
Now you mad as fuck. Can't even stick your fork in the steak. Like,
You got to put
I
a
don't
little
even wanna
extra
eat here no
elbow
more.
at work.
Like-
Golly. Took me like 30
Like-
minutes to eat my dang food.
yeah, no. So, okay,
But yeah,
well,
it's
first class.
first class. Y'all, so now
Yeah.
that wraps up our first class versus coach segments.
All right, y'all. So listen, so we want to get in y'all business a little bit about just the food blogging culture and how it has changed. I think our first question is, let's talk a little bit about some of the restaurants here, specifically in Atlanta or wherever y'all have gone, and how they have kind of transformed to be, I want to say, more trendy now versus, I guess, putting more into the quality of stuff. So, for example, like all the brunch spots here in Atlanta, they got to have a grass wall. They got to charge
Neon
you
lights.
neon lights. They got to charge $70 and you get one lamb chop. Like, what?
The
like,
hookah, $70.
Like,
yeah,
you
they
know.
be tripping.
So, what is y'all take on that? She like, bitch, we can't say it because they ain't fucking up our business. She like, everything is great. The one lamb chop is good for me.
No, so basically, like, we see the elephant in the room. Like, even as bloggers, before, like, I started highlighting businesses, I did honest reviews. I still do honest reviews, and I'm bringing them back.
Oh.
But still, the restaurant owners know that. Like, I posted Atlanta restaurant starter packs and stuff like that. So I don't even think it's just like an Atlanta thing, because when we post stuff like that, it'll go viral, and then people in Houston are like, it's the same thing in Houston. So I think it's just kind of like what people go to, like restaurant owners probably come together and like, this is what we're gonna do, or they steal ideas from each other, but they see what works. Like, they go to their friend's lounge and then they see that their friend has the grass wall, the neon lights, the hookah, the toast machine, like the DJ, the chicken and waffles, and then they'll go create the same concept, and then it just became like a snowball effect where every restaurant in Atlanta want to do the same thing. They see where people are going, and then during the pandemic, it really spiked because you had bloggers like us, like, highlighting these businesses, and people are bored in their house, stuck, don't know what to do. They just want an outlet, and we're making these restaurants go viral because of like the aesthetics and stuff. And you know, we're just doing, we're just making businesses pop because we want people to generate income because of the pandemic. But it became kind of like a snowball effect where people were creating more and more and more. So it's just like, the quality of food is kind of going down, and then now it's like aesthetics, and it's not like we don't notice it or we're just like lying or anything like that, but it's just kind of like the way that the world is moving, I guess, with social media.
I hear that. And one
yeah,
thing,
generation is like it's just
Right.
it's new now, so they're kind of going with the trends and that. I mean, you gotta think about it too. Like our generation, it's like you want to go somewhere, it's turned, it look good, the food good. So it's
I
like,
was just
you know,
gonna
we're
say
in a
that.
generation of social media. Like people rather be on their phones on Snapchat. Like yeah, I'm at. I'm at the grass farm, like, you know what I'm saying? You got the
Look at my
DJ.
one lamb chop.
Right.
Yeah, like so. I feel like as far as business owners, it's a smart business move because that's
what people want.
yeah, that's where the money gonna come in. So
Right. And you see people throwing different things. I'm not going to hold you. When y'all showcase these restaurants, I don't say, oh, another grass wall. I'm like, ooh, they got flowers hanging from the ceiling. Friend, we got to go here. And it makes you want to put on your heels. It makes you want to put on, like bring a different type of crowd, type of audience. I see some people feel like it bring that sophisticated, classy side. So I'm not going to hold you because me, I want to send my man 5 attachments, okay? So I want to be on that flower wall looking real cute. And then when I sit down, I see the plastic set. I'm like, okay, wait, you got me with the
I was about to say, what class?
Well,
With the DJ playing trap music, and you talking about classy.
Well, okay, so y'all saw that restaurant in Houston that went viral where he wanted the classy approach.
Turkey Leg Hut.
No. It was another one where there was.
The brunch spot. Remember the girl was twerking?
she was twerking.
The DJ played back that ass up and the girls was twerking and he made them sit down.
I mean, I feel like come on now, like you don't gotta be dancing all on the tables. And
No,
shit.
okay.
You
I
know,
do agree with that.
She was a little.
But you could get on the flow,
Like,
like,
okay, like, here you go,
do your little
okay.
1, 2,
Do a little, go ahead, friend. Do a little two-step. A two-step.
Right.
A little
You know when your mama in the
two-step.
chair like,
Right. You can stand in front of your friends at your table.
Yeah, but she was on the table,
that's crazy now. Like, come on now.
it was kids in there. It was just bad.
Right. And speaking of Turkey Leg Hut, did y'all agree with them, but also, as I stated, how the culture moving, like now is more awareness. Food bloggers bring so much awareness
Yep.
to these restaurants. It's to the point where it's like, hey, come over here. So let's talk about real quick about how they have you can't wear ripped jeans, you can't do this, you can't do that. Do you feel like, that's their policy, or sometimes these restaurants just be
doing too much?
I agree. Because some people, I agree to an extent because some people don't want people like us in their establishment. So they pick and choose when to, do like a dress code. But on the flip side, it's some restaurants where people just don't have no coos, no class. Like they'll just go in there,
White tube socks and Yeezy slides. I'm like,
and they're trying to create a certain type of look, a certain type of scene for people to come in and have an experience. And you're walking in, you can't
wife beater on.
Yeah, so I understand on one
Crazy.
side, but like the opposite side, it's a lot of restaurants in Atlanta that don't want people like us in there, so they try to put like these rules and
Overdo
regulations.
well, even our own restaurants on top of that, because even our own, in a sense of like I said, they just trying to bring in a different caliber. And it's like, sometimes with us, you give us an inch, we take a mile. So sometimes they try to be like, okay, wait, we had fun, this was cute.
Yeah.
But hold on, baby. So I still want Sharon to come up in here.
pull it back.
Right, pull it back. So since we're talking about culture, and let's take it back to where it all started. First of all, how did y'all even get into food blogging?
Yeah.
And let's talk about how it affected how people even eat. I can't even say growing up, because this happened, 2 years ago?
Yeah, this is pandemic time.
If you wasn't Bobby Flay, if you wasn't on Food Network, if you couldn't have people vouch for you,
Wolfgang Puck and all of
if
them,
you wasn't on Drivers, Diners,
None is in
Dives, whatever,
Guy Fieri,
right?
Like,
baby, it wasn't solidified.
Yeah,
but now it's up to y'all to really put a stamp and solidify this restaurant. So let's take it back how it all started.
How did y'all get into food blogging?
So with me, before I was a food blogger, I was already going to like hidden gems, and I was traveling a lot. Like I literally travel every month to like a different country, or this is before I had my baby. So a lot of people too from college, they're like, man, you should just start a food page, because you always, at like restaurants that people don't know when you travel. And I was cooking too, so they were basically like, we'd like to see that. So I was like, all right, you know how you kind of hear a couple people, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Then I thought about it, I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and start a page. And then it blew up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, within the first week I already had like 1,500, and that was all college, like everybody from college basically, like, you know, we went to Albany State, so it's like we went to HBCU too, so everybody kind of supports each other. So, you know, that's how I started my journey 3 years ago.
So you said pretty much the support system of our fellow classmates, the whole HBCU gang.
Yep.
So definitely break down how you get your first gig. Like, was this like, okay,
Well, wait,
I'm gonna try
let's
it?
ask Taylor first how she got into it.
Well, my situation, I started in like 2017. I graduated in 2016. And I always did like media stuff when I was at school, just like undercover, like low key. And then when I started a food page, it was 2017. I was working a corporate job and going out every night after work, like, and all my coworkers like, where are you going? How do you know about this spot? Da, 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 da. So I remember asking my coworker, I'm about to start this page and just document everything that I do.
Wow.
And I was like, how does the name Hungry Homegirl sound to you? She's like, it's so corny. And I was like, perfect. I started the page at my corporate job because a girl was bored working. And from there, I just kind of like grew it a little bit. Like I started it, stopped. Got unmotivated, then just kind of kept going and then watched people gradually, unlike Angie, my school people, they did not follow me. They probably didn't believe in what I do. Like, I just had maybe my line sisters and like, you know, family members supporting here and there, but it was the audience that I didn't know that really like pushed my page. It was like the people that didn't know me was like, you the internet, you my homegirl for real, you put me on. Like, that's really how my page took off, is from a stranger. So
Hello, what was that first break like? Like, oh wait, hold up, because honestly, till this day, your selection of places like patio, Valentine's Day, date nights is still
circulating
around.
and that stuff need to be updated. So.
Yeah, it's still, honestly, somebody asked me for brunch spot. I'm like, hold on, I think I still got this saved in my food. Here you go. Right. Yeah. So talk about both of y'all first break. Like, wow, like, this really happening.
The moment y'all got that first call from a restaurant, like, yo, we need y'all to come in and help us out with whatever.
I think she might have had a break before me, so you can.
Yeah, I would say, so, okay, one thing about me, I'm a hustler. Like, before food blogging, like, I was doing marketing and, you know, I graduated business too. So when I first started my page, it was like, you know, me cooking stuff and then like, you know, restaurants, you go on a little date night, whatever. So I remember I probably was like 2 months in, I had hit up Cafe Bourbon Street like, hey, I'm from Louisiana. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to come do a blog and I want to highlight you. I'm upcoming. She's like, come on. Like, so that was my first, you know, like my first blog. And, it went crazy because they posted it too on their page. And then after that, like, PR people started kind of like reaching out like, hey, we got this foodie event, whatever. And then I would say maybe like when I got to like 4,000 followers, I was like, I'm about to start charging a little something. Like,
right, you gotta give me some. You gotta
give me a little something.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with some.
So I just started like getting in that mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? People would ask me and I'm like, hey, okay, well, I could do it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna charge a little price. And then I just kept going and it, you know, just like eventually went crazy. So.
Yeah, I heard that 1.1 million reach. When Nene C got that Trump check. Right? So we about to get into the last topic is the cultural difference.
Yeah, let's talk about that because like we spoke earlier about the food networks and all of that stuff, and really food blogging was something that we saw a majority of people that are not of color doing, and it was more accepted. They were getting paid more. They were doing all of that stuff. When the pandemic came, we saw a lot of us on there doing these food reviews, doing these reviews of these restaurants and stuff. Now y'all are the ones that they're calling to build their business. But do you feel like there's still some financial disparities in between what you guys are experiencing when it comes to getting your name out there or highlighting these restaurants versus what you see others who are not in our people getting as well? Like,
definitely. I feel like Angie and I definitely have our own personal conversations about this as well because it's like I said earlier, it's a lot of restaurants that don't want to see people like us in there. So they I can't even talk.
They'll get the others to come in.
And they'll have like PR representatives represent a lot of these restaurants.
Wow.
So people don't really know that because, it's a backside to everything. So we see everything. So, but it's a lot of PR agencies that kind of run the restaurant industry in Atlanta, and a lot of PR agencies don't look like us.
Right.
So they don't ask us to come in like, we know our reach, we know what we can do.
Because they know y'all gonna flood that restaurant.
Exactly. And they don't want we don't get invited to a lot of stuff, even with our reach. Like they'll reach out to people that have less followers.
I was just about to say, I ain't gonna say no names, but one girl, I see her out here. Of course, I don't see her at the restaurants we're typically at, but she got like 4,000 followers. I'm like, girl, who are you? Like, who are you? So I shouldn't say doesn't make you feel some type of way, but how do you personally feel about it in a sense of like, hey, I want to try this out. I want to do this. Or it's like, you know what? I'm not going to eat where I'm not invited. I got other people bringing in money or helping me out. I got my people supporting me. Or is it still in a sense of like, no, we still need to show up and be represented?
Do y'all still want a seat at the table? No point intended.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, yeah, some things, yeah, but...
we building our own seats to these tables. So we you
really studying.
Yeah, like, I mean, we can go, but to be honest, like, we be knowing people, she a chef, like, I have friends, I'm from Atlanta, like, don't play with me. We know people on the back end, like,
yo,
don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play
she
with
will
it.
put somebody on blast,
Right.
yo, and it's gonna go viral or it's gonna reach 1.1 million people. So y'all better stop playing.
And it's so crazy because like I probably like 2 years ago I started because of that I started doing my own events like how the PRs do. So now I have events where I basically bring all of our people together and you know what I'm saying, have a good time, and my events be better than the other events. You know what I'm saying? Like when I throw an event, it's gonna go crazy, and I did that for a space for us to be able to enjoy and be invited to things, and you know what I'm saying? Because some stuff we're not invited to, and it's like, why?
Or we get invited last. We get the last, like they'll have a big launch for something, and then we're not working with influencers. That's a lie, because
them five, Becky, Sally, Susie, and Mary,
And Lucy
them
Lou.
those is influencers, and they micro, okay?
Right. Yep.
So don't lie to me, baby.
Do they still offer you the free meal too, or they like, hey, you just here just to really?
I mean, that's gonna come with it regardless.
Regardless, 'cause they want-
You can play all you want to, but you're not gonna play like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still like we want to highlight these businesses as well, and we don't want to limit ourselves to like I'm just only doing lounge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more than
exactly.
that. But we have no control because the PR agencies run a lot of these businesses. So it's only but so much you can do, and that's where racism and all this other stuff still comes into play. We advocate for ourselves silently. Nobody's ever said this stuff publicly. If this goes viral, then shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Nobody's ever said nothing like this because people don't know. But it's
Exactly.
a lot of stuff like that still going on, even in the food industry. So.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where I'm seeing y'all with One Music Fest, Revolt, like y'all have these big corporations. Like I've never seen a food review at a major corporation.
That's why I said we building seats, we building our own tables.
Building our
So
own tables, our own brand.
yeah,
Right, we gonna have our own food network. Right, right. We're gonna have our own food network.
When you doing your next event, Angie?
I'm gonna have one in March.
I'm there. I'm there.
It's gonna be jerk chicken spice.
Oh, I'm definitely there. Listen.
Shut up. Hey.
And yeah, even with some of these folks, like I done talked to the owners and got in. So I'm like, okay, you didn't have to invite me. PR,
Well, that's
but
what my question was
owners
going to
said I
be.
could come, like-
I wonder if the restaurant owners know that the PR agencies are doing this, because this could be very detrimental. I mean, we've seen the guy on TikTok who he has like 450,000 people, Keith, you know, and he did it for that food truck guy that he went, and the guy was like, I'm not getting any business. He went, got the food,
Jerome, that's what I'm
and
talking
next
about.
thing you know, he said the line was, you know, so I wonder if the restaurant owners know, like, yo, like, y'all really missing out on an untapped market, because y'all letting these PR agencies who's coming in here, and 9 times out of 10, these PR agencies don't be up on the marketing trends either. No. They don't know what's going on with TikTok. They be old. You know,
just picking
anybody to go with there because they, you know, it looks good for them. So I don't know. Y'all missing out.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely missing
out.
out.
A lot of money.
But before we wrap up this topic, I have to ask y'all. So, what is your favorite dish to eat? Like I love this. I want to know what's your favorite dish.
I want to
don't
know favorite
My
dish,
favorite
and
is
I want to know
ribeye.
what's your favorite dish and what's your most annoyed food trend now in Atlanta.
I'm trying to think of a favorite dish because I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I'm gonna be honest, but my most annoyed, I guess, dish would be
Wings.
Lamb chops.
lamb chops and mashed potatoes and asparagus.
I can't eat
If
no
they
more
add an
lamb chops, I ain't gonna
asparagus
lie.
to something
I'm
else.
so sick of it. Like, I have a whole plate of that. I probably have 2 plates of that sitting in my house right now. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I just had that on Saturday, and I probably have a plate from like maybe last week, Wednesday, of the same exact meal. Like, I'm so sick of it. I never eat it.
Yeah,
I wish the
lamb chops
creativity
is fun.
would go up in these restaurants.
Yeah.
They said we need more animals. They gotta start creating
What we need, a deer, bro? Like,
a deer lamb.
okay, like, cause I'm tired, and all y'all fake rich people talking about lamb chops all of it. Y'all know y'all was not eating no lamb chops. All of
Y'all was eating a lamb loin.
With the balsamic glaze,
yeah,
girl.
like all of
This is
it.
good glaze.
It make them feel like they in a different tax
Yo,
bracket.
one time I went to a restaurant, that lamb chop was mad thin.
and
Like,
$50.
I literally went like this, and it was done. Like, was this a lollipop? What was it? My tab, $45.
Yeah,
I
no.
can't.
I'm sick of it.
It probably was a Bambi. It wasn't even a big deer. It was,
Yeah, they cut the baby. That's like them small chicken wings. Pissing me
Right.
off.
Yeah.
Ever since the
Girl.
pandemic.
okay, Angie, what's your least favorite and what's your like favorite dish? Or your probably favorite, what's the right one I'm looking for? Like cultural dish?
Yeah.
You know, like something that's like, okay, yeah.
She said ribeye first, but
Yeah, I like an outlaw ribeye. I ain't gonna lie. I really love seafood,
Yeah, yeah.
and I really like African food. Like I
Well,
like
I'm-
fufu
I'm
and
so-
okra stew.
wait.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on, Taylor. Taylor.
Producer, please zoom in.
Taylor.
She said, I'm tired of this agouti. Tired of
I
this
ain't saying nothing.
She had to zoom it up.
African food is really good, but it's like an acquired
Acquired
taste.
It is.
Right.
And I'm
It is.
still getting into
Because African food, I feel like is more like texture
yeah,
and
texture.
and
Spice.
spice and stuff. So it's like, you know,
Yeah, I'd be about to choke every time. I mean,
But-
not because of the taste,
Yeah.
but it's like the spice.
Spice.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
like
It's
depending on
because
the
it's
plate.
strong.
everybody-
and
I
there's
ain't gonna
more
lie.
to African food than just
Yeah.
jollof rice, y'all.
fufu.
Okay,
And
and
fufu.
fufu. You know, people be really thinking they be like, yeah, because I eat African food, jollof rice and fufu. Like,
Yeah.
come on now, y'all. Let's
I
expand.
will say this, and y'all might cancel me.
Ooh,
Y'all might cancel me.
girl, before the podcast even. Take
No.
off.
And I'm pretty sure it's a culture thing. So let me get that clear, because we're all Africans, right? Yeah. Yo, stop digging. Yo, y'all be digging mad hard.
That's how they have to.
Okay, no. Let me tell you something. You know, little fufu, little
Yeah.
slack. Son, why are you scooping on the bottom? Like,
They
like
like-
I'm talking about, and they be, yo, the whole hand go, like, yo.
You be like,
whoa.
some of these people wash their hands first before they just.
Yeah.
Son, no, you know me. I be like, look, son, about all 4 fingers past the knuckles is in their throat. Sometimes I be like, yo, I went to a restaurant. I was like, whoo.
Y'all
I was like,
eating
yo,
like
he
that?
hungry. So I'm just saying, like, yo, by all means, do what you do. But god damn, Joe, just a little slop.
It's a little dab. It's a little dab.
I'm like,
Yo.
I hate my hands getting dirty too. So,
So, and my nails
Gotta
be
put some
stained. Like,
gloves
them
on with them.
spices do not
They
be
be
playing.
staining your fingers.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, I know I'm not a food blogger. I will have to say my favorite that I'm loving. I am Caribbean, so everybody know I'm from Trinidad. So, you know, I know about the curry and the roti. So I already know about Indian food, but Thai food, baby.
Oh, Thai is very
Thai
good.
is
Oh my
very
God.
good.
Thai is very good.
I be excited now. I be knowing what to get.
Yeah,
The-
Thai food be busting.
right. I used to love the, what is it called? Mediterranean?
I love Mediterranean food.
Yeah, Mediterranean.
Peruvian food, like
That-
all of
So
that.
many good food.
Honey, but I'm gonna have to say Thai is really coming up there.
Yeah.
What's your,
Not
what's your
coming
favorite?
up. They've been up.
They've been
No, well, okay, for me.
Oh, for you. Okay.
Yeah. You know, for me, it's to the point where me and my mom, we probably go like twice a week just to go get some Thai food.
Y'all
What's
need
your-
to try Sato's Thai. It's like downtown, like by Georgia Tech, and it's so good. They got sushi and Thai, and then they have like really good prices. And they give they give you a lot of food too. Like
Right.
They got a sesame shrimp. I ain't never seen nobody, and they got like the big tiger shrimps, like
Oh.
big old, like how they make
Yeah.
sesame chicken. Oh my god.
And I know we were talking about flavors. I think African food have stronger spices than Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had Indian food before.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We gotta
Well,
take you to the Indian
she's so contagious. Y'all heard that? We're gonna put that on here. She gonna hit another reach. She never had Indian food yet.
They about to reach out to you
They about
right
to reach
now.
out, baby. April, what's your favorite?
Don't cancel me, y'all. Soul
Don't say
food.
chicken. Oh,
Chicken wine.
No.
What you like?
No, my favorite food, honestly, I love a good ribeye too. Like I love a good,
like a good
but I also love seafood too. Like I'm a
Yeah.
big seafood person. Like I'm looking at menu. Do we got shrimp? Okay, no. Is there a lobster? No. Is there a
Right.
crab leg? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we gotta
So,
love comfort food. Gotta
Yeah.
love it.
I still don't have I'm really sitting here thinking, like, what do I really enjoy?
Like, what's something when the food come, you at the table like,
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's gonna be like very basic, but like lobster tails, so seafood as well. I do love seafood, but I mean, you already said Thai food. I like Japanese.
That's yes.
sushi. I love
have you ever had real Chinese food? I went to China before, so I had it. But I'm
no,
talking
I
about
never
like,
had real Chinese.
yeah, I went to China for like a month and a half study abroad. Yo,
That
it's
food,
not.
it's
I'm
not
like, yo, can I get
I went for 2 weeks too, and it's not giving 4 chicken wings chopped up with French fries. Okay,
It's not giving yo, I
it's
asked
not-
for sesame chicken. They was like sesame, but
Yeah, everything
They're
over
like,
there is
that's
different. Even their
American.
McDonald's and how they eat over there is like
Yeah.
super different.
Wow.
So
You
yeah,
know, America, everything's unhealthy over here.
yeah. Okay, so
Extra fries, extra pickles, extra lettuce. Like, terribly.
So, all right, y'all. So listen, while we wrap up the show, we're going to do our last segment, which is the takeoff segment. Pretty much, we're going to give highlights to any businesses, business owners. In this case, we're going to do any food bloggers or restaurants that you guys might want to shout out that you think is taking off and going up for success. So we'll start with you, Taylor.
You said food bloggers or restaurants?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
one
do it.
out the other.
So I'm going to always shout out my foodie friends because I love my foodie friends. So Mind of Mendea, Eat with Jan, Atlanta Food Guy. Who else? I just love food bloggers. Sydney Rhodes is like an upcoming influencer in Atlanta. She doesn't do food, but she does like experiences in Atlanta, and I love her. She's so sweet.
Okay.
And businesses, I mean, I was about to say no free promo. But
Period.
promo.
Or if you just had to shout somebody out, like, you know what, y'all pretty good.
Well, I'ma always shout out. So ATL, the owner Javon, he's so nice. Like, and ATL to me, every time I go, it's a vibe. Like the last time I went, I think DJ A1 was playing. He was like on the ones and twos. I brought my mom. She enjoyed it. She went for her birthday last year with her girls. She enjoyed her experience. So that's a restaurant owner that is so sweet, and I'm always going to support his business. So shout out to him.
Shout out.
What's the restaurant? What you say?
ATL. So it's
ATL.
Like
Camp
eight?
Creek area, Main Street area.
Okay.
It's called A, so AYETEALLELL.
Oh, TEA. Oh, you know what? I think I know what you're talking about.
I
Okay.
never even
So-
seen that.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Angie, who you got?
I'm gonna shout out Turkey on the Loose.
No,
They upcoming
turkey on the loose. You have them running out of turkeys, baby.
for 2 weeks straight.
I drove by there one time. I was like,
It's
they're
so
not
good,
open.
man.
Like,
It's so good. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, being raised in Louisiana, they got like those country
Turkey legs.
turkey wings. They so
Ooh.
juicy and tender.
Right, them turkey legs be looking like my thigh. Fall off the bone, baby.
They so big. Like, man, I enjoy them turkey legs. Like, and they're definitely like on the come up. Like, they about to be lit.
Wow, so y'all heard it here. Make sure you go check them out, baby. Let me tell you something. They don't do no free promo, but baby, they shouted you out for the Flew Here, Grew Here podcast, baby. Because I'm about to go check them out. I'm about to go check them out too. And I need to. What's your favorite flavor from Turkey on the Loose?
The sweet heat.
Sweet heat.
Oh, and the jerk. The jerk is pretty good. Jerk.
Y'all already know what it is. It is a wrap with the Flew Here, Grew Here podcast, y'all.
tell them where they can follow y'all.
I was just about to say.
I was
like,
Sometimes we get so excited we be
I'm
skipping
yo, it's
parts. So I'm like,
Appreciate it. So you can follow me. My name is Hungry Homegirl. I don't want to spell it, but it's Hungry Homegirl on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. Hungry Homegirl. Follow
The
me
hungriest.
for The hungriest.
Should be able to spell that one.
Homegirl approved. You said I should be able to.
Hungry. Come on.
We'll put it.
You know
We'll
how
put
you-
it too. It's gonna be
Okay.
like a little.
Right. It's gonna be at the bottom. Hungry. You know when y'all hungry, you crying. Hungry.
Hungry.
Right.
Homegirl. You know how to spell homegirl.
You should.
And mine is Gourmet Angie. So I have 2 eyes in my name. Gourmet Angie.
Oh, you just had to be that one, huh? 2 eyes.
I had to make sure. Trademark.
And y'all, you already know it's your girl Shenelle Simone, your favorite Brooklyn babe. Make sure y'all follow me, and also the Flew Here, Grew Here podcast.
Absolutely, and y'all know who I am. Your girl April B, your favorite media maven, and my name has changed as well. So
Yeah.
make sure the new name is down here, like
Okay.
Where's it gonna be at? Right here? Oh, down here.
down here. So. But y'all, we thank y'all so much for tuning in with us. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, go to our pages or the Flew Here, Grew Here page. Click the link in our bios. You can hear us on all streaming platforms across all places. Y'all, like, we're really official.
Yes,
So
sir.
Sirius XM,
Yes.
Apple, Spotify,
Go ahead, friend.
Amazon
Don't play with
Music.
them, don't play
Who
with
else? YouTube. Stop, yo.
stop playing with it.
Come on, baby. Don't
Thank
play
y'all
with
so
it.
much for coming. We really appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next time on the Flew Here, Grew Here podcast. Yeah.